So this next part I'm going to do is kind of like tie everything together with it. So in here is what you should have gotten up to this point with it, and I want us to actually be able to understand what's going on here. Is that when you actually going from artboard to artboard, when they actually click on something and it takes them to the next screen with it as well. So just to give you a series of instructions and the flow of the work with it from one artboard to another artboard with it. So make sure you understand how this works with it. Um, so when I click on the email, things that I can actually do to show you that I would actually when I click on it, it takes me to this next artboard. It shows me that the email is smaller, the text becomes and the field. Just typing in the test at gmail.email with it. That allows me to actually see that I'm going into the test field to test it with it. So that takes me from this particular screen to the next screen with it. Is my point. All right. And then when I click on the email, I want this to basically to innocently make it instant with it. So again, you can see the couple of stitching of the Figma file that I can do here with it. All right. When I demo this, let me show you what's going on. Click on it, sign up, takes me to the login screen with it. Type my email, boom. Opens up my email with it, put my email and my password in, clicking either the go or the login. That actually takes me to the next screen with it. All right, so one of these I complete, login, put my email in. Also going back here, this takes me to either the login or allows me to actually do the component, bringing in each of the component of my final prototype with it as well. So let me show you that the last thing we need to do is take it to the next screen is to have kind of like an animated GIF with the logo boba being animated in this as well with it. So I'm going to copy the first loading frame, and I'm going to remove that behavior that goes to your loadings and sign up with it. So here's the loading with it. I'm going to copy that, just bring that over to the right. As you can see, it brought over some of the delay with it as well. So I'm going to go in right now. I'm going to just wipe out this particular screen right now with it and redo kind of like this particular screen and make it a black screen that comes across with it. As you can see, anytime you copy an artboard, it takes the interaction with it as well. Make sure you delete everything off of that. That's what I'm talking about with this, is avoid doing something like this with it. So I'm going to do Control Z, undo this, and we do this again with it. So when you're on a prototype with this as well, let me remove a couple of these artboard graphics with this. You know, the after delays, you can remember we did. Let me delete this one, I'm going to keep the loading, and I'll probably move that up a little bit with it, or maybe I'll delete that as well with it. And I'm going to probably bring in that boba and paste in place with it. Click here, and I'm going to do a paste in place with it. Bring that down to about here, and kind of bring in an animated GIF to have a loading with this. Well, there is a animated GIF that you can actually do over here. You can zoom in. It's a little spinning animated GIF that I have right here. So that's a 32 by 32 animated GIF. If you recall from graphics, there's only two formats animated GIF. It's PNG and GIF with it. Are the two transparent background with it. So you can actually, I'm going to show you where I got this from with it. If you go to a website, you can Google, go into Google, and you can do animated loading GIF, for example, and image or just transparent background. That's what I want with it. And then do images. And there's a whole bunch there are hundreds of these things with it as well with it. So just pick one of these things. I want to pick one of them, is this one right here. Right mouse click, save image as. And what this image as, you could save it, drop it, put it into your local drive, I'm gonna call this thing, loading image with it. There's another website you can go to. You can create a separate customized loading image with it. So the image that I have loading is loading image with it as well. That's one of them that I use with it. But you can customize your loading image as well. So this is the same one I downloaded. Resize this one 300 down to about 32 by 32 with it. It's up to you with it. I think a 32 by 32 works well with it. 54 by 54 might be a little big, I think, with it. But it's up to you. There's another website you can customize your own loading. Your loading. You can type in create loading GIF with it. Just do that, not from logo. Just custom create loading GIF with it. And you can actually do that by just loading.io. This is another website that I use. You can go in and you can create your own loading GIF based on the swatch that you can pick for the web, for your app with it. All sorts of icon. All these are free. You could use. I like to use free stuff as much as possible with it. So pick one of these, edit, change the. I love the swatch because it helps me, and you could save it as an animated GIF and download for free with it as well. So this is another website that I would bookmark, creating animated GIF with it as well. Anyways, let's go back here, and I want to share with you what you do is make sure when they tap on the login, it drags it over, and you want this on tap interaction with it. You want to actually drag this one, the go button, to have it go to the go. That connects you to a loading as well with it. Okay, so that's very important. And make that instant, or a smart animate. We'll actually do a smart animate. We can actually do a smart animate interaction with it as well. Okay. Or instant, it doesn't really matter with it. It doesn't really matter what version that you use with it. All right, so this is what it looks like when I prototype this. And you could see how this thing loads with it. And give it 3 seconds, and it takes you to the animation loading with it as well. So again, just different type of login and loading in with it as well with it. So this last part I want to bring your attention to is how to share this, and this is what I need for you to do to put your link, to share this link to me on this assignment, and this is how I will grade your assignment with it. So it's very important that you follow exactly what I'm about to tell you, okay, on this as well. So in here, if you take a look at how I'm going to zoom back out in the boba with it. I'm going to click on it's loading with it. It's like I'm sharing this. As looks like the real app that's taking place with it. So you see where it says share prototype. You click on it and make sure you have anyone can have link can view, which is me. Don't do the can edit. If I have can edit, it means I can edit your with it. So just leave on can view for me on this one, and I want you to copy that link. Click on this and copy that link for me, all right? And then when you copy that link, this is the link with it. This is the link that I want you to copy and paste. Copy that URL up there, paste it into the Word document for this last part of this thing, and this is how I will grade your assignment with it as well, okay? So again, this is, copying it allows you to copy this link, paste this over here. So make sure you test everything works, everything with it, and you can copy this link right here and paste it into that last assignment. This concludes our video for our assignments with it. So that's it. Thank you.